When I first started out in the collaborative, I thought I had a great practice going. When the data came out and it compared me to other surgeons, I found that I was way on the bad side of where I should be as far as outcomes. I've first of all taken those problem areas that we identified through my data and really took an opportunity to look at that data and see how I could improve that. By doing that, I was able to dramatically improve my patient outcomes, whether it was decreasing the emergency room visits or decrease returns to the operating room. I found just different ways or better ways of doing things.
Our program in particular has used the data from the Michigan Bariatric Collaborative to really change what we do, what we use, and how we approach our endomechanical devices. That was a result of keeping track of leaks, complications that are very important to us as bariatric surgeons. And with regard to hemostasis, we've made huge leaps and bounds with our vessel sealing devices. That was also based on data that we collected, determined what the source of postoperative bleeds were. In both of these regards, we've been able to take our complication rate to less than 1%.
The MBSC did a really great thing in making the data anonymous, that it allowed us to participate and to be able to view our own data, but at the same time not feel like we're being judged or ostracized if our outcomes are, say, worse than average. And so by keeping everything anonymous, it allowed for us to be collegial and to help each other take better care of our patients. The transparency in the metrics, where we could log into the computer system and be able to see, here's your complication rate, here's your patient satisfaction rate, here's your compliance with using blood thinners before surgery. All of these things I could see, and if we were off, I could look at the patient and think, okay, what did I do on that patient? What went wrong? What can I do to prevent that from happening again? At this point, I think there are probably a dozen or so lives that have been saved, and probably 20 or 25 patients who might have had complications had I not been participating in the MBSC that ended up doing just fine.
When I see patients that are coming in and they have a little edge on them when they're coming, they're apprehensive, they may not want to be here, they're kind of embarrassed, but 6 months later, 12 months later, they're a different person. That really is very gratifying to me as a surgeon. I can't get that through any other vehicle. I mean, in terms of not just the weight loss, but the resolution of their comorbidities. The diabetes goes away, high blood pressure goes away, their sleep apnea goes away, their high cholesterol goes away. That's very exciting. And I think that this collaborative has been a big part of that as an ambassador for the bariatric surgery program.
We keep data with both Michigan Bariatric Collaborative as well as with National. The nice thing about the Michigan Bariatric Collaborative is that we meet, we negotiate, we discuss, we come up with ideas together.
We talk to each other, we teach each other, we coach each other, we disagree with each other. I mean, we present cases that are interesting cases that we can discuss as colleagues. Those are things that kind of give us a little bit of edge on national programs where you may not have that interaction.
The future is already here with the Michigan Bariatric Collaborative. We're involved in a coaching program. As one of the coaches, I've learned a lot about myself. There's a lot of value in that. As bariatric surgeons, we are coaches. It's part of our daily practice. I think that this will really help us all make each other better, stronger, and just enhance the collaborative as a whole.
We're really making waves throughout the country and around the world as far as surgeons working with surgeons. Normally we graduate from residency, we think we know everything, and what we're really finding is that just like professional athletes or musicians, that surgeons need coaching as well.
After one coaching session, I made a few small changes, very simple changes, but I believe that they've helped in streamlining the surgery, allowing me to finish the surgery in a little less time, and I think decreasing the complication rate and improving the patient outcomes.
The funding from Blue Cross Blue Shield allows us to really maximize our resources and improving quality for our patients. Without that, it would be difficult to keep our data real-time, ongoing, and collaborative.
It takes a lot of work from our data collectors, the collaborative team that puts together the meetings, and without the funding from Blue Cross Blue Shield, we wouldn't have the opportunity to get together, to share ideas, and to overall give our patients better care. And in the long run, that works out for everybody, from the patients to the surgeons to Blue Cross Blue Shield themselves.